Hey, how's everyone doing? I think this is the wrong screen. Hold on. All right, we're here. Saturday here out where I am in good old Yokohama. How are y'all doing? I'm sure you're in the States. You're having a good Friday evening. If you're on the internet at home, well, you're probably like me. I'm trying to avoid getting the influenza or COVID out there. People going wild. Yeah, it's really spreading around here. Cool league, yeah. I know that 2K, 2XKO has come out. Um, they posted an article on their rollback implementation. Not too detailed in the technical specs, but good for a casual audience. I'll put it that way. Yeah, today I'm going to try to be a little more thorough or more deliberate with the work so I don't waste a lot of time like last time. Well, last time I really wasn't sure what I needed to do. So, this is like a stream notes from last time. We fixed a bug, fixed collision, getting incorrect action data. That was cool. That was nice. I want to open up my planning document here. Um, what is the shortcut planning? There we go. I remember my keys now. What do we have here? Anything on the 2024 agenda. These are all like back burner stuff or something I've done. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put this in the back burner real quick. To be determined at a back burner. We'll get to that at some point. And I'm gonna create a new cutoff for. Yeah, it's a big gap here. Actually, I don't know if these notes are up to date. Oh, it's up here. The back burner. I like to put this in the backlog. Sorry, that's why that's so old. Can you believe I've been working on this thing for like several years now? Well, on and off. That's another back burner thing. I'll here. Some of the things may have been completed. We can look through there and see what we have. Make input forward and back direction relative to the opponent and not the character's facing direction. I'm not sure about that. Let's see what I've done in our log here. Not really easy to search this thing. Let me open up the GitHub. Where's my streaming setup? Okay, here we go. Let's see. I might do like 2 hours a day if I can handle it. Partner is out at a museum, so I don't have to do lunch. Okay, let's see how things are going. Last time I discussed the fact I upgraded to the newer version of Zig, I think 0.15.2. Yeah, there it is. And I'm trying to see if I had done anything with the directions last time. No. I'm really curious if I had updated the inputs. In any case, we might get to that later. I need to double check to see if I support like back and forward independent inputs, whatever I mean by that. Inbox hitting, I kind of have this. Training mode debug tools, not really there. Server components and system state to avoid circular dependencies. I don't really know what I intended about with that. Again, relative support per action cancels, per action cancel. Yeah, this was about. It's been so long. Support launch reaction, launch hit properties. Okay, I think kind of did that. Let's just say in progress. Support juggle hit properties. Okay, not sure about that. Not sure about that really makes up. Yeah. In any case, I'm not gonna do that today. Go up to my current log. I should have logged what I did last time here. I did not do that for whatever reason. Oh, now it's 226, right? So now it should be the third. It's the third. Okay. 3. So let's do 130. All right. So today we're gonna add life bars. Let's do life bars and then match handling. And state. So life bars, you obviously know what life bars are. It involves adding the UI elements and then also making that independent from the gameplay state, because we don't want, for online purposes, we don't want the UI to influence the state of the game and cause desynchronizations when the different states the state on different clients becomes different, right? At the same time. That's bad. So we'll do that, make it sure it's independent. So it's just gonna be either like an event being fired to update the HUD, or the HUD can like poll the game state. I think we're gonna start with just like the HUD polling the game state. Obviously that's not the most efficient use of CPU because they're doing it every frame, but you know what, it's probably not gonna be that unperformant at the end of the day, and for our purposes we're not focusing on hyper optimization yet. But I just want to put that out there as that's one solution you may want to go for. And then I want to do a match state updating, which is like, you know, once we enter an actual like gameplay session, there's going to be a, you know, it's going to start with like an intro. Usually what a fighting game has, you can skip those intros usually, and then you'll have like the actual fighting state. It's a phase of the match where you're actually fighting, and once a character's life is then depleted, then you'll have like a big pause to indicate, oh, the match or at least the round is over, and you'll have like a state change within the match handler. I think I'm going to implement all that using just enums and switch statements. We could make it a whole state manager thing with an interface, because we're gonna need like on enter of the state, so we can initialize things, and on exit of the state we can do that all with like just enum going into the callback, well, not callback, but yeah, for the switch statement. Maybe in the future we'll break it out into a more abstracted thing, but I think that's the quickest way to implement this. And yeah, that's going to be straightforward. So I need to remember how to draw shapes in Raylib. I haven't done that in a while. So I think we have like a main file. So let's do life bars. So UI and state, game state. Okay, something like that. And so yeah, to start off, let's go to the main zig file. And oh, that's not the one. Oh, we have a game.zig, right? And we do draw the sprite. So at some point we're drawing a rectangle. Oh, this is for our debugging key boxes. So yeah, we have functions for drawing stuff. That's for sure. So what do we call draw character hitboxes? So we have a debug thing here. We have a draw render state. So this is drawing the render state. Well, for the characters, each character, we can make a new function called like draw HUD, and we're gonna have to pass in our game state so we can pull it. For now, we're just gonna put it right where we're drawing everything else. For now, actually, typically fighting games would draw HUDs behind the life bars behind the character, so when they jump, the life bar doesn't cover the characters. So I don't know if the draw order actually matters here, or you said is Z depth, the Z depth. Technically, we're working with a 2D plane, but you know everything in the modern games is actually 3D rendering engine in the background. So yeah. So first, I'm just gonna make a simple function like draw HUD. I think that's just draw HUD. And we're going to pass in the game state. I wonder if autocode completion can let me implement a function here. Can I do this? Go to definition, go to declaration. Can I generate definition? Because other IDs let me do that. Refactor. No refactoring available. Okay, well, okay, I'll just go make that function then. Oh, I don't want the draw state. I want the game state, sorry. How do I go back? Oh yeah, game state. Prepare draw state. Okay, that's what we want. So that's kind of the implementation I had before. In any case, I'm just gonna do this. Oh yeah. So we're gonna do fn draw HUD for now. Okay, not used at the moment, but so what we're gonna do is when I get the health bars, right? The health first of all. Well, actually, for now, let's just do. So we're not using it for now, and then we're gonna draw things. So we're gonna rl.draw. We're just gonna do a simple background. Elemental Magic card game. What's up? Who are you? Elemental Magic card game. You are I don't think you're a bot, are you? No, you're not. Okay, I have to be very mindful of this. Let's see. Okay, you have an old account, so you're probably okay. Unless you've been hacked. Alright, case. We are now adding a background and a foreground for the health bar. So I hope that's easy to imagine. Halogen code. I'm not sure I know halogen code. I think I can draw a box. No, draw a rectangle. And we're just going to do a plain color for now. We have no HUD editor. We have no UI editors, right? So we have to do this all in code. Where's the position? We're just going to start at the top left corner, then move it where we want it. Okay, so to start from 0, 0 for now. And I forget what our width of the screen is, something like 1280. So something that's going to be less than 640. Let's just make it 400 width for now. 400, and let's make it 80 high. Oh, we need a color, right? I don't know what the color is. These are like this. Okay, so color. Let's just make it green for now. And the background's going to be like black or something, but we're going to adjust this. Is there a version of draw rectangle that just takes... can't go to definition. Okay. Can I go to declaration? Can't go to declaration. Okay. Cool, because this, I'm pretty sure it's just a C implementation. Where is our program? I'm still running. Okay. Let's see if this works. Oh, yeah. Yeah, trust me, on the Unreal thing, Jerry, I am feeling your pain. It's not a fun time, and it's very tedious, but it's a living, as they say. Okay, root source file struct really has no member named drawrec. But it suggested it to me. Okay. Well, what? Oh, maybe it's draw rectangle? Oh, okay, sorry. So let's draw a rectangle. So something's up with my suggestion, completion suggestions here. Okay. This is the, yeah, Zig, this is the point of the stream. It's like, okay, how to learn Zig by implementing something I know how to implement very well, which is fighting games, since I've shipped multiple fighting games in my career. Also, to the second, well, so that's the secondary goal. The main goal is to kind of like document all my knowledge about fighting game making, so I don't forget it. Yeah. Since I've been doing it for so long. Okay. I wish I had a nice tool for drawing out. Well, I could just use paint, right? I can just use paint. Can I make a? Can I easily set the size in paint now? No. It can be something like that. I'm very lazy here. 12, 80. 720, something like that. Well, I think my screen resolution is smaller. I forget what my actual space is. I think I made it smaller because of the, I think it's actually smaller than that. No, yeah, it's going to be, was it 640? What resolution do I set? Screen. Oh, it's 800 by 450. Okay. Did I abstract? I forget, did I end up abstracting away this or not? We'll see. Let's just see. 840. 800 by 450 is the width. Oh my god. Okay, 800. 800 by 450. Something like this. Very close. Okay, this is it. Okay, so if I wanted to just like have a health bar, something like right here, that's not a square. How do I do a solid square? That's any case. I'm just gonna put it here. So something like this. And I should be able to get my pixel. Yeah. So it's gonna start at 36 by 19. 36, 19, and it's gonna be subtracting 340 by 36. Okay, this big 36, 304. It's gonna be the width, and the height is gonna be, you know, it's gonna start at, what are we starting at? 19 minus, okay, so 270 minus 19. Okay, 250 something. Anyway, whatever. We're just gonna be rough here. Sorry. What am I doing? No, 46 by 19. Okay, so let's just say 26 to make it 20 pixels high, something like that. 21 pixels high. Well, my brain is. Wait, no. Yeah, we'll make it 26 pixels high. So this is height. This is not offset. I'm confusing offsets and heights here. Still working on my coffee. Yep. A late night last night. Okay, that's pretty much what we want here. I'm gonna turn off this debugging stuff here for a second. So where is that? Yeah. So I have this debugging code. Debug code. I should put this into a function. Can I easily abstract this out? Where is this being printed? Ah, it's right here. Okay, see, I want to abstract this out to a function. Do I have that tool to refactor? What, modify does it do anything? Oh, okay, that's useless for me. Okay, I'm just gonna comment this out for a second. We have to get back and remember to not leave it commented. So I comment all this out here for now. Get back to it. What was this? Oh, it's an old hitbox drawing code, I think. I don't remember. I should have deleted it. Okay, so that's gonna be roughly the life bar on the left side, and then we'll just basically flip over onto the right side here in a bit. If there's like a nice transform just to mirror down the middle, that'd be nice. There might be a nice transform like that in Bubba, what do you call it? Raylib. Yeah, Raylib. Okay. Where's the documentation? Cheat sheet. Is there a mirror or flip? Image flip vertical. Maybe that will do it. No, it's probably an image. This is texture. Yeah. What about transforms? Is there transforms? Like rotate and such. Not shapes. I guess shapes is a different. Module shapes. Okay. It's not really stream friendly, is it? This cheat sheet. Jesus. So this is all just drawing. A lot of version. Blah blah blah. Where's the transform? Oh yeah, so there's a matrix transforms for the 3D stuff. Can I apply it to 2D stuff? This is core. So screen related functions. Yay. Okay, we know this might be here. So probably like get a camera 2D transform matrix. Okay, get a matrix. I don't want to do a camera though. I don't want that level of abstraction. Maybe there's another transform. I don't know. Okay. Yo, hello, Tris790, if that's how you pronounce her name. Yeah, Jerry, this is your first time with Unreal. Unreal, if you watched any of my streams, you could see how tedious a lot of things can be. You really have to have like a very modern machine to do anything quick at all. Quick is in relative terms, right? Okay, so let's get the health. And do we even have a health on the character, to be honest, right now? Do we have health in the whole project at all yet? Oh, we do have max health, but we haven't used it. So it's part of the character properties. I don't know why it's metadata or whatnot. All the characters have health. Okay, we're not using them at all at the moment, so I need to assign a current health in the character's state. We have several components for the characters, remember, like the physics component and render component, or what? Not the render component, but input component. So let me remember where I put all that stuff. It's been a while, so. Oh, get rid of this. Collapse this. Yes, we're not using it at all other than in the character data. Yeah. Okay. So this is when the character properties. So where should we should assign it on initialization of the character, right? So input. Wish I could just filter by file type here. Action states. Yeah, it has been a while, Armitage. Thank you for dropping by. I think somewhere in the game simulation we initialize the characters. Like I said, it's been a while. Input system. So we have input commands component. That's the name of the component, right? Where is this at? Okay, here's the input component. So we have input component, state machine component, stats component. I forgot what the stats component is for. It's of type stats component. What's in here? Oh, hit stun and guard stun. Okay, let's go there and add health. I think that's a good place to go. Okay, let's see, health. We'll start, make it I32, start at 0, and then we'll set it to max health during initialization. Okay, create init characters. Okay, let's do... Do I not have the stat? I thought we had a stats component here. We just have it right here, right? Stats components, yeah. It's not auto-completing, I guess. Oh, it's right here. Sorry, brain. Brains. Okay, I'm gonna set the health to equal to... we should have the character properties, right? Is that where you initialize things in here? Register common state, because this is register common states to the state machine. But we should have access to character data, right? Hold on. When we init the character... okay. This is a init. We go through here. For now, we're only creating 2 characters to work with. Okay. And then... where do we actually load the character data? Oh. Let's load persistent game assets. It's fine. Like I said, we load here. Why is that in my loop? I forget. Oh, that's the menu loop. So this is our, okay, we load everything here. And then, okay, so we load these 2 characters. And I need to get the actual asset. That's right. So I need to get the asset to get the state. Sorry, to get max health, because I'm going to assign max health at the beginning of a match. So that's in character properties. And where do we get character properties? That's fine. Probably not in the character. Well, we do load it through there, but we actually get... where can we get this character properties? Okay. Okay, it's passed in there. That's loading 1 character. Yep, there's that. Is this loading? I don't care the loading part, actually. I don't care about the character properties. Oops. Have I used any of the properties yet? Must have. Just trying to remind myself of what I've done in the past. It's been so long. So definitely when we call handle transition, we're getting character data somewhere. So oops. Let's just find what this is called. Character data comes from update state machine. Update state machine. What? doesn't make any sense. These are the perimeters, so give me a second. I don't know if this is working correctly. So function with these perimeters, right? Self, okay, context, da, da, da. Okay, this is actually what I call it. This is a different call. I don't know why it found that as references. Guess it's not aware of the AST. Blah, 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 blah. So we get the character data from this. Okay, now we're cooking with fire. Okay, now we gotta go back to health. Okay, look at this. So, do I have access to character assets? Think that's in. Hold on. Game data. Okay. Is it in the game state? Game state. Game. Do you have game data? I don't know if that's in there. No, that's not. Oh. I don't need to use. I need self, right? Okay. But I don't know at this point. Is it actually loaded? Well, we can just try it. No. Oh, I need to actually. Create init. Okay, the init does. So persistent assets happen first, so that's fine. So I think in Zig I have to do this, right? I have to do if kind of thing. Something like that, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. So to like unpack that, right? I have to do like if game data, and then I can do like capture this kind of in a way. Game data to make sure it's been loaded. And let's see. Get rid of the self here because it's gonna be this. That should work, maybe. I don't know. Like, if things have been loaded, and then it shouldn't crash either way. Okay, so I don't know. I think it worked. We can double check it here. Sorry. Yeah. Maybe we can check. Can debug. Oh, let's go to watchers. Yeah, watchers. But my debug thing's not showing. Where's my watchers? Do I have watches? Oh, I do have watches. So, might be because optimal mode. I should do a debug mode. Yeah. Self's undefined. Okay. Any case. What we can do now is I need to use this at some point in our main to draw the health bar. Draw HUD. Okay. Let's see. All right. So when I get a ratio of 0 to 1 from the actual health to max health. So first we need to get the max health. Honestly, I should probably. Yeah. Okay. I could make a new component, but let's just do game state, game data. Is it? Oh, we're gonna draw 2. Sorry, we'll get here for now. We'll assume it's 0 for there for now. We're gonna do a float cast to get the ratio, right? So sorry, is it var say percentage, it's gonna be I32, right? Is that the, actually no, we need float. So it's at, what are the float formats in Zig? Is it float? I forget. Does not work. Oh, what is float? Is it F32, something like that? I always forget. Okay, and then we'll do this, and then I'll need to do explicit conversion, I believe. Float cast, float from int. Yeah, maybe that's it. Hey, got it. Something like this. Let's see. Have a known result type. Oh, we can just do this actually. Let's do this for now. Does it tell me? I don't know if that fixes it. Let's do this. Documentation. That's gonna go Zig. I don't release notes. I want documentation, but in any case. Float from int. Converts integer to the closest floating point representation. The return type is inferred result type. Okay, doesn't help me. Doesn't like that at all. And then we need to get the width. So yeah, the width is going to be multiplied by percentage here. I don't know if that's going to work in Zig, because Zig is very explicit about everything. Okay, so then it's going to complain about this. Float from int must have a known result type. Why would this not work? I know what the result is, so what am I missing here? It says the return type is the inferred result type. To convert the other way, use, okay. What's going on here? The 32 my project. Yeah. What's going on here? Oh, use as to provide explicit result type. Okay, I don't know why this is not explicit. Maybe because it doesn't know that in the numerator it needs to be a float, but I have to explicit what, maybe it's explicit float type is what it is, as. Let's see, as F32. Even the float types are very explicit in Zig, I guess. Maybe it's probably gonna complain about the second part being there. Yeah, so this one also needs to be, this is very verbose. But I know Zig does this, so. What? Oh, I forgot the F32, didn't I? Okay. And then it doesn't like the fact that I expected type I32, found F32. Oh, now I have to explicitly cast this, don't I? Well, I think, or unless this takes different, no, it's always I32. Okay. Oh, you have to do int cast, right? From float that gonna work? Okay, whatever, the const. And it's not drawn. There's some issue here. Undefined. Okay, I should do debug builds. I don't know how to do that at the moment though, because I think it'd be optimized out. Cool. Is that how you do floats? No, you don't have to do floats like that, is it? I forgot how you do float. So I don't even know if I'm getting the math is working on here correctly. Hold on, how to do Zig debug builds? Because I don't want this stuff to be optimized out. There should just be a documentation on this, right? Yeah. It's a build debug. Build. No, that's not what I'm looking for. 47. Okay. I forget. Yeah, I have this stuff. I'm just gonna do a debug print because. Is it I for integer? No. I said I don't want integer, I want float. So it's float. Okay. Then I need something like this. And they. Does that work? No. No field or member function name format in F32. Okay, so I can't print out. Oh. Maybe it implies. I don't know. Let's just do it. Yeah, I'm just gonna do implication here and see if it works. Okay, yeah, it says 0. So this is not actually giving me a floating point value. I mean, what is health? Make sure that's actually not 0. It might not be. It may not be initialized. That might be the issue. Yeah, so health is 0. So that doesn't help me at all. Okay. I thought I assigned it. Maybe my max health isn't being Assigned? Hold on. Let's see. So we loaded all this. Character post load. Was this never called? It must be called because we've set breakpoint. Let's do this again. I'll set a breakpoint, see what happens. And this was never printed. Maybe it's being mixed up with this stuff. You know what? Let's do this. It might not be being flushed. I think this is in line. Let's do that again. Oh no, let's run again. Okay. Don't see this being printed out. That's unusual. I thought we had hit this. Whoa. Okay. Don't know what's going on there. Well, what am I missing? Why is it not printing anything out? Any case, I have this. I'm documenting when I'm. Hold on. Let's put it here. So yeah, so this is not being called at all. It's probably because our game data isn't loaded yet. I thought at this point it would be loaded, but I guess it's not. That's strange. Oops. So this init function is called in our game. I'm pretty sure I should do this first. Yeah, let's try this. Still says health is 0. Okay. Let's look at our game data real quick. Assets, animations common, test character 1, I think it's the one. Max health is set to 1,000. I guess this is not being called somehow. Let's try this again. Maybe game data is not being assigned yet. That's probably the issue. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think game data is being assigned yet, so... It says, So this should assign the game data here. Okay, let's go back. We should have access to it here for sure. Let's check it out. Is it not running? Oh, hold on. Okay, so game state should be available. Game data is there. Okay. There is character assets, which is there. There should be 2 of these. And health is set to 0 on the first one. So that's strange why this is not available, because I'm definitely loading it here. Then when I go to here, do we do a init? Create a init 1 character. Game data should be there, but it's not printing out anything. Something weird about doing this. What am I doing this strange, not working? Huh. What are you not telling me? So we definitely loaded the asset, you can see it here, and then generate a map of loaded assets, and then so typically I wouldn't do this. Actually, I would use my asset reference to get the data, probably. Well, I haven't done that, set that up yet though. We'll ignore that. But what are we missing here? I feel kind of stuck because I'm a little bit confused. This data. Okay. So do something similar here, right? This is the game state and game data. I guess passed in here. And I'm just lost at this point because game data should be available at this point. Because we've already loaded the persistent data here. And when you want to set a breakpoint, it's available. Well, okay. Let's try this. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. I see the problem right now. Yeah, we don't have... Right. So this is interesting. I don't even know how that didn't work, or worked in the first place. Look. We have an undefined game state, and then we have load persistent data, and this worked. Why did this? Oh, this works because it doesn't even use the, This is failed or something? I don't know. Like, that's undefined at this point. Okay. A little bit confused how we even have a game state, because it should be initialized here. But what I'm going to do is... I'll make a new thing called init characters. Characters for now. And then we need to pop in self. Oh. God, why so many bots lately? Oh my god, I gotta go to the stream manager, I guess. Let's forget to do this. Why don't they just give you a way to ban right in the middle of this? Okay, hold on. We've had a bot every single stream I've done. I'm not sure why. We don't have that many viewers, so. Okay, why does the bots not show up in my stream manager? How can I delete the messages? Show. God, I wish I knew how to do this stuff. Is that it? Okay. There we go. Yeah. Alright, yes, what I wanted. So ban. I'm gonna ban him. There we go. Goodbye. Yeah, because we have so many bots lately, I just assume anybody new is a bot. Yeah, it's so strange. Okay, no return, no error. I guess I should return errors, but we're gonna move all this here. This should be good. So this should fix our issue. So we're gonna do. And that's a function, so I should call it. Hopefully this will fix the issue. No, there's a breakpoint there. I want a breakpoint there. Yeah, okay, it looks like the percentage is correct. Well, it says 10,000. No, that's right, because that's the health points. Cool, so draw health, it should be good now. Wait. There we go. Draw HUD. Go to definition. Go to definition. We don't need to print this anymore. HUD size is correct now, so I actually draw one. We're gonna call it draw one HUD. Oh, draw one HUD, and we're gonna pass in. Let's see. Yeah, game state, and then pass this in, and then void. We'll just do this. Yeah, we'll just do this. And then, actually, we want entity. So, entity 532. And then we'll do this here. And we want to offset. Or we'll be very lazy. And if it's one side or the other, we'll determine the offset. So for now, let's do const offset x is I32 equals to 36, and then const offset y I32 is equal to 19. And then what we'll do here is just put it in our function call for now. Make sure that all works, and then we'll modify the offset and then flip the HUD depending on if it's player 1 or player 2. So instead of this, we'll just do draw one HUD. Draw one HUD, and then for now, game Game state. And that should work. And then we can go in. No, it didn't work. What did I do? Oh, 2 offset, sorry. My bad. Oh, I'm just missing so many things today. I need a refresher on my coffee. It's kind of chilly in here too. What? More errors. U size, font type I32. Oh, is it U size? Okay. So that works. It still draws it. So then we need to draw the second one. And then, cool. Can I do this in Zig? This is gonna be funny if I can do this in Zig. Okay, so let's kind of do if entity equals 0. Let's say 0 else. I don't know, let's say some random number real quick. 200, just to test this. I know Zig, you can do something like this. Or do you have to put a semicolon here? Oh, that's what the problem was. Then I have to put a semicolon? Maybe I don't need the semicolon. But, and then remove this perimeter. It's not the prettiest thing ever, but I'm gonna just do a test here. Comp time int ignored. Oh. So there's something you can do like this, right, in Zig? Is it this? You remove this? Or do this? No. Oh, sorry. I know there's something like this you can do. Hold on. Is it my Zig documentation, Zig notes? If. I know there's something you do like that in Zig. I was a really big fan of it. If, okay, something you can do. Need too many ifs here, right? So, if lets you do 40, yeah, it's like this, right? Da da da. Okay, that's what I wanted. Sorry. Oh, it's a game. That's not the, okay. So I'm pretty sure if I can do if entity, right? I can do if this and else this, right? So, okay, yeah, I need perimeter. Okay, so if then 0 else 300, for example, right? That should work, I believe. No, I'm getting an error message. No. Value with comp time only type comp time int depends on runtime control flow. Is this comp time only? It doesn't say that about that here. Why would this be comp time only? Okay, I don't know. Let's do this. If I just do X, does that work? I don't know why. B. That works? I don't really know. I guess it doesn't work in the syntax there. Okay. Sweet. So, really what I want to do is put it over here, then draw it backwards. So I'd like to get the offset off of it. So offset of, what was our width of our screen? 800 minus whatever offset was. So, I'm going to show what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to do 800. screen width. Yeah, screen width. Okay, we're gonna do screen width. Screen width. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. All right. Instead of doing this, we're going to do this. Not that at all. That's not what I want to do. I wanted to take this, get rid of this, and then it will be screen width. Yeah, so it's going to be, X is going to be either the offset or screen width minus the offset. Then I'm going to rotate it. I guess the globals don't work. Oh yeah, 'cause that's here. Okay, I'll just hack in for now. I don't feel good about it. We're gonna just do this. That'll work better. At least we have it named. And then X is not going to be X offset here. It's going to be X. Y can be this Y, so we don't worry about that. And then we're going to have to flip the width. So I think this might work. I'm just going to guess at the moment. So we assign width to 304. Right. So we can make that a float. Make that a float. 32. And then, we can do this as well. I think we can do it like this. So if entity, you can see it's just a quick test here, else -304 to flip it, right? Not sure if that'll work. I'm going to test it. And then I won't put this here. I'll say and can't see anything at all. Probably that didn't work as I was expecting. So let's try this again. Oh wait. Hold on. First of all, let me do this. So probably the drawing function doesn't work like I was hoping. Might have to go look up a way to flip the HUD. Yeah. Why would I flip it? I could technically just draw from the right, because I want to shrink from the center to the edge, or from the edge to the center. Sorry, from the edge to the center, I think is normally what most games do. My brain is... I don't know. In any case, yeah, from the edge to the center. So yeah, technically I could draw from the sides there, and this is actually not doing what I want it to do. So I have to update the offset, which that's not what I really want to do. I would like to be able just to like flip. Okay, first of all, let me see. I think this is the Zig format. It's underscore. We can do this. Okay. Life bar width is going to be here. Oh, hold on. That's not what I want to do. Screen width. Okay, and the life bar width needs to be used here for now. And then If there was like a mirroring, like a transform, I could do like scale. There's a scale transform in Raylib. Scale? Okay, it's mouse scale. Draw model. Yeah, you get the 3D stuff, you got scaling. I wonder if I have no scaling in 2D at all. Probably not. No. What about draw rectangle? So many versions of this. Oh, so I get a vector position, vector size. Okay. And the one I did here has the int width, height. Pro. What is a pro parameters? Rectangle vertex rotation. Oh. Okay. Oh, yes, the full rectangle definition here. Maybe there's not like a okay. Yeah, I was hoping there would be some kind of transform matrix thing I can apply to drawing. Is there a Raylib let's see. What is yeah. So, okay, we're gonna have to do the old school way with an offset. So, just draw a picture here, right? So, if we're gonna shrink the life bar from left to right, we're actually going to move the offset while also changing the width. So, as much as we increase the as much as we shrink the width, we have to increase the offset by that difference. Or another way to put it is, the offset is going to be equal to the right side minus the width, right? So the right side minus the width, and we already know the right side is going to be equal to this offset plus width. So kind of getting old school here. So and then the left and then the right is going to be the opposite. I really wish I could just do this with a easy transform. I don't want to have all this extra perimeter sitting here. You know what? I'm going to skip that aspect of it for now. Come back to it. It's already like an hour in. It's not that important at the end of the day for this. So I really just want to get the working life bar. So we'll just disable this one HUD for now. And I'll look into how I want to actually do the drawing, because it's not really the point of this stream. So, okay. And we're just going to actually assign it the second character, because I just want to easily test the damage. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to do this. Yeah, we'll get back to it. So, yeah, hold on. So let's do a second character here. Okay, and then we'll be able to test the damage here. So there's no health depletion right now. You can see that. So we need to assign damage to attacks. So we'll just plug in a number for now. So there's collision system here somewhere, right? I thought I had a collision system. Yeah. Do we have a, oops. So we never assigned damage actually. So it's hit stop, hit shake. I know we're doing this somewhere. Hit shake. Okay, hit shakes here. This is in whatever function. Prepare draw shake. Oh no. Okay, hit stop then. Hit stop is assigned in what? Oh, okay. Hit stop maybe. Hit pause. Oh, what? Okay. I thought we had it in. Oh, Is it? Oh, it's case sensitive. That's why. Got it. Okay, so we have this. Do we have damage in here? I seriously didn't make damage a perimeter. Okay. I could easily do that real quick. It's in the hold on. It's in this place. I don't have damage at all. Damage would be the most basic thing you could imagine, right? So I'm gonna set it to 0 for now, and then we can go edit it in the editor. It should be automatic here. So now we have damage. We know when hit stop is applied. Stop's applied here and here. So both sides. So the reaction system, hit events item. We want to apply damage to the defender. Okay, let's apply damage to the defender. So we do exactly this. We're going to say, oh, I thought I had health. Oh, yeah. Component. And then health is going to, just for now, we'll do minus equals to this damage, right? Actually, we want to do some kind of math max function. Do we have that in Zig? Do we have a standard math max int? No, there's not a max function. Where is it? Oh no. What is it called? Something like, I don't know what it's called in this. So we're just going to use, okay. Yeah, then we're going to be the lazy thing. So if this is less than 0, it's going to say this equals 0. That's very verbose. Okay. And I always like to have brackets around things no matter what, so. Okay. Let's see, apply damage. Let's see. So we should have damage applied now. So I think we should work. If I can find a second controller here, I could probably test the other side as well. No. Well, it's building. It shouldn't take too long though. I'll get a controller. Why is it taking so long to launch? It's a long build time for some reason. I guess because I changed some. Properly. Okay, so we're gonna test real quick. No damage yet, and then we can show the editor. I think. Where's my editor? Oh, there you go. So let's find attack, or we can just do this. Oops. Open up this. We have a current property and attack properties, and we have damage. Let's just say it's 200 for now. Close. Let's just save it. Let me save property. Okay. Then we have damage application. Yay. Damage. Let's get down to 0. Well, it's 2. Not that much damage, to be honest. So open this up again. Check out damage. Let's set that to 2,000 because every character has like 10,000 health or something. Let's do 800. So, for a single attack, not bad. Let's do it. Okay. Cool. And that works. We know that works. And so let's do real quick. Where's this? Draw 1 health bar. Draw 1. Where's it? Draw. Oh, it's a different file. It's in our. Wait. Yeah. HUD. I need to change my key configs. And then we can probably undo this. And then let's do, because I want to test both sides real quick. Later I'm going to worry about flipping the HUD, but for now we're not going to do that. And then plug in my other controller. Oh, I should really set up a keyboard binding so I can use it for both, but for now, let's try this. Okay. So it does not work. Do I not have like player 2 assigned? I thought I had 2 controllers working. Maybe this doesn't work because this PS2. Oh, now I can use it. Okay, let's try again. I guess my PC had to configure it. Not working at all. Well, that's okay. You know what? I'm gonna cheat since that pad's not working. I don't know why it's not working. We have a controller function, right? Like gamepad or something. Controller. Pull gamepads. Yep. We have entity. Where is it at? We have the entity. Is gamepad button down? Yes, for some reason this is not working. We're gonna pull inputs, and we assign for each image command to the entity. We're gonna cheat here real quick. Oh. The problem, wait, what? Okay, yeah. So we're gonna cheat real quick and just assign this to entity 1, just to test. Yeah. It's not moving. Is that, so it must not be this code at all. Ooh, sorry. Are we not processing input for player 2? Is this is for keyboard. Hold on, just a test real quick. Oh no, I didn't want to do that at all. I'm breaking everything. Don't select that. Need not use my IDE properly. I just wanted to select this and then there we go. Okay, sorry. I'm such a master at this. Then it selected this down here for some reason. I just don't know rules about things. Okay. Not sure the gamepad is not affecting the player 2 character, but I'm testing to see whether or not input's being applied to the player 2 character. Okay, it's not being applied at all. So that's not the issue at all. Let's fix that real quick. Why is that not being applied? Where is input components being used in my game? So should be in the game state, right? So we have all this going on, and I see 0 here, which is, I don't care about that at all. Update inputs. So this is probably the issue, right? I'm not updating this on both components, so I'm assuming this is what I'm doing. So probably because I was considering online play, I didn't want to do this. We'll get back to it because player 2's inputs, the other player's inputs would come in from the other client. In the case. Okay. Still not moving. Hold on. What am I doing here? So let's, yes, buffer update. Oh, sorry. Again, let's just force this on this client here. I don't want to say client. It's not a client. Well, it is a client, but I'm not talking about online play. The context is weird. Okay. Okay, so yeah, player 2. I can player 2 moving here. I don't know why the second pad's not working. That's weird. In any case, so damage is not being applied or not being shown. That's a good question. Where was our reaction system? So apply damage is defender, health minus damage. Okay, that makes sense. That's fine. We can hit things here and see if that looks correct. Okay, let's see. Hit properties damage, hit event. Do we have that? We don't. Let's see. Can we peek? Oh, peek does. Not defined. Okay. That's fun. You know, I can't do anything with this. Alrighty, it might just be the health bar is the issue. Let's double check on that. We're going to draw HUD. HUD, okay. I can remember to undo that change here. Not here, but the gamepad. Draw one HUD into 2. Okay. And then do A. With this HP percentage, which is equal to entity and the max health. So the only difference is yeah, I don't know why it's not being applied to player 2. Player 1, sorry. I don't know why damage is not being shown to player 1. Oh, there's that bug again a long time ago. I thought I fixed that long. Okay. Oh, I think I know now. I know now because I didn't save. Did I not save the damage? I thought I saved it. Should have saved the damage. Where's attack? Where's my files have been changed? Those have been changed. Did not save the action change? I should have changed that thing. The JSON. Where's the JSON? Okay, what's going on here? It should be within our source assets. Not source assets. Assets. Assets action. Do I not have it? No, I thought it has something. Common. Okay, attack. Did not update this. Did not save it? Oh, I know the bug. I know the issue. Okay. My editor is the issue. Okay. So we should be able to, as long as we just do this and find the actual attack action. Cross attack. No. Okay. Thrust, color, actions, reactions, attack. Okay. So the save button doesn't work on this because this is trying to save the character. So I need to go down to damage. Yeah. Can we, what we said, 800? Let's go ahead and save it. Verify that. Yeah, it's there now. Cool. Now we can close this and this should work. Sweet. Now we have damage. Health bar damage. Yay. Ugh. Okay. So a few more things. I'm going to add a background to the real quick so we can know how much of the health bar has been reduced. Also, set update. Sorry, poll. Wrong thing. Okay. So we're going to draw this regardless of whether or not having the data. So I'm going to draw the background, life bar width here, and then we're going to make it gray. Gray? Gray, dark gray. Let's do dark gray. I really wish my gamepad worked. I'm not sure what's going on there. It might just be with the cool. So we have a dark gray background. Cool. So that's amazing. Sweet. Okay, we got that. And that works. Anything else I wanted to do? Oh, I wanted to undo this change. So do a quick review. I wish I could filter by zig file here. Oh yeah, I want to get rid of this. For the print statement. Okay. Okay, game. Our changes down here. I want to revert that to this. We have something down here, which is this calling. Oh yeah, my debugging for it. So what I really want to do is come here and add a debug draw flag. Hold on. Let me just open up this in the main file. Okay. Jump down here. Yeah. I'm gonna wrap by an if statement. Will this work, or is it gonna? Kind of works. I'm gonna say if. Oof. So do I have a debug draw? Okay. I thought I had some debug draw thingy. Okay, yeah. Let's just say bar will be. This is my old. This is not the proper Zig variable naming scheme, I think, but this is called draw detail bug info. Okay. Call it that, and we could change it with a key later. I need to assign a key to it. I don't know which keys we're using. Okay, and then okay, whether or not the detailed character debug information. Okay, and I think we have like a .f2 or something. Yeah. So what are our .fs? We have f3. What are all our .fs? .f5, f7, f8. Oh God. We got .f. Do we have .f1? Let's do .f or yeah, .f2. Let's do if rl is key pressed .f1. Then equals not. Oh, I don't want to close that. That should give us at least the oh yeah, I forgot before I used it. Okay, and that should fix it for us, probably. Can I turn on the more detailed doc? There we go. Yeah, here's the detailed stuff. Sweet. Okay. Damage is being applied. Amazing. Okay, let's just submit that code real quick. So what do we have here? Attack's been updated. Planning's been updated. Let's just update the planning. What changes here? Component, game. Anything else we missing? I haven't added any files, so. Okay. So all stage changes. Sweet. So added health bars that reflect damage, reflect the character's current health. Added F1 toggle for detailed debug info, and okay, so that's good. That's submitted. So we're good here. We have some amount of time left. I was planning to do some basic match state handling, but it's almost 1 o'clock here. It's been an hour and 36 minutes. I'm gonna do some small debugging before I'm done to find out why the second controller is not working. Instead of doing the match stuff, and I'll save that to next time. Let's see. So why is the second controller not working? Because I really want to test have that working. So we have a poll input poll. It might just be that the polling input stuff's not working. So poll. Yeah, so we have poll gamepad. So what we want to test is if this is down. So yeah, these only fire when these buttons are down. Let's say up, down, left, right. White, left face up, left face down, left face. Oh, this is the face buttons. Okay, sorry, because they did change the names of this. So up, down, left, right, attack. Okay. So I'm gonna do stl. Is it log? Print? Is that what it was? Print? Yeah. Let's debug. Debug.print. Okay. Debug dot print. And this is say attack button pressed. Yay. Okay. And oh, sorry. Yeah. I was gonna put this in here for the which character entity it was. Okay. And did I put too many parentheses here? Brackets. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. So nothing's happening there. When I press player, well, yeah, I should. Okay, so player 2 button's not working at all. So why is that? I might have to actually ask for a configuration for it or something. I should put a. Okay. It might be during initialization I need to do something. So what about initializing the gamepad and hold on. What are the functions? Is gamepad available? Okay. So maybe that I only have 2 gamepads plugged in, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Let's check the what do you call it? The cheat sheet. Is gamepad available? Okay. If check if gamepad is available. Yeah. Oh, these are STL related things. Get access movement. Okay. Well, let me see if both are available. It's a quick test here. It'll just spam, but gamepad not available. Test that real quick. Oh, it's gonna be spamming that the controller's not available, and if it's not detecting the controller, I'll try another one. So it's not complaining that it's not available. That's funny. Oh no, it says gamepad not available, but then it's available afterwards. Maybe this doesn't like this controller. I don't know why. Let's try another one. These controllers are great, by the way, for just debugging. They're so tiny. These Hori gamepads. They have 2 analog sticks, which is nice. Let's see. Okay. This one is made for. This one does not have 2 analog sticks. It's like a fighting gamepad. But it has 1 analog stick, and it's made for PC. So the other one was made for PS4, so it might be an issue depending on SDL's configuration. I think, which is what um, Raylib is using. Okay, is this configured? Let's try it. So this does work. So it's a controller issue. Sweet. So nothing actually had to do. It just doesn't like that controller for some reason, because I guess PS4 mode. It may be because also Steam is running. Sometimes Steam has weird issues with stuff. So no debugging needs to be done. Sweet, we got that done. I think that's decent progress for today. So let me just get rid of this debugging stuff. I don't think I have any other changes. All right. What did I change here? Oh, it should be gone. Oh, yeah. So I should change this now. Yep. So we're good. All right. It was almost 2 hours as it was. I originally planned to do the controller. Sorry, I planned to do the damage, health bar stuff, and then also match state. But I'll have to say that for next time. Yeah, thank you all for dropping by, and hopefully I can do this more often, more soon. We're all starting work next week, so I'm gonna try to slot it into my mornings, which just works out for people, at least in the States. Any case, again, see y'all soon. Happy New Year, and hope all your resolutions are achieved. See you next time.